Hello. Hello, finally. I'm back and ready to rock in Arcanum. So I'll start from the beginning of persuasion of the king's advisors. But first we have to deal with all these guys. Let's start off with this prince who anyway won't talk to us much. I'm Prince August Farad, heir to the throne of Ireland. Please forgive me, but you've caught me in the midst of preparations. Amazing how I am amazed by your overwhelming effeminate nature. Sometimes levity and bravery go hand to hand, but my patience runs thin these days. I've heard wise words from lips of Cumbrian Hans. Anything of interest to happen? Okay, so nothing to.
I don't understand why we're attacking such a decent time. I won't do this for much longer.
Will he attack me? No? Oh. Okay, good start. No. I chose wrong reply. This guy anyway don't give us anything. So, hello there. Do you have a moment to speak, sir? Surely. He smiles, gesturing expansively. I knew you to be an individual of good judgment. I represent the Department of Transportation here in Caladon. I know you are on the way to speak with the advisors. I'd just like to tell you that if you can get a signed agreement that states that Caladon will have the rights to build and own his railroads, we would be very appreciative. Excuse me. But I'm sorry, can do not. Just how appreciative, sir. 1500 coins, please. Will satisfy? He smiles, offering his hand. If you do so, return here and we'll complete the transaction. I'll take it under advisement. And thankfully, I believe I don't have it as a quest, so it's not something that I can fail. Yep. And probably it just appears in my notes, regular notes. Rumor has it that it even doesn't appear here. So cool. Yeah, it's not like quest, so it's optional. If I succeed in some of these conditions, so I can benefit from it. Greetings, good sir. Could I ask you for a moment of your time? Of course. Thank you so much. Now, she will teach me, because she said I don't have enough experience in certain abilities, so you and long present from Department of the Treasury. Greetings, so she need me to be haggle master, I think. She looks ready to say something, but then stops. Oh, it's you. I had been briefed that they had chosen the other fellow. She seems to lose interest. Your abilities in setting prices aren't what we consider favorable to these negotiations, I'm afraid. We've nothing further to talk about. I'm leaving now. How about you? This guy needs you to be a magician, but you are not. I am not. Greetings, sir. Do you have some time for a short conference? Of course, he smiles, offering his hand. Is slightly dumb. It seems Starant has chosen her representative well. A good negotiator must know all of the issues. I represent the Magick consortium here in Caladon. How can I be of service? He studies you a moment, making an assertion. You feel a slight tingling in your skin. I'm sorry, it seems you are not used to magic, no friend to its ways. I don't believe we've anything left to talk about, so I must go. And a couple of people can tell me something good. Hello! Could you spare a few moments of your valuable time? Of course. Perfect. White teeth in his white smile. Your reputation precedes you, sir. We heard that great things about your abilities and your sense of discernment. I represent the Committee of Technological Research here in Caladon. Thank you for the compliment. How can I help you? The man pulls a small device from within the folds of his jacket, waving back and forth in front of you. Yes, I was right about you. You are a true technologist. We need abilities, we need allies such as yourself in common negotiations. Perhaps what your suggestions, sir? I'm sure you are aware of Bates Steam Engines is looking to establish in Caledonian headquarters. We believe that Caledonian businesses will suffer if that company is allowed to develop here unchecked. If you make sure that Bates Steam Engines is taxed heavily here in Caledon, we'll be willing to offer you a research grant of 1200 gold pieces. I see. I may be able to do something about it. Return here if you're successful in obtaining a signed agreement. Lady, what you have to offer? The woman smiles almost predatory. She is quite beautiful. I'm so glad you are making the time for me. Sir, she moves a little closer to you. You can smell her perfume. I represent the Department of Trade and Export here in Caladon. Can I help you? Oh, can I think of so many ways, but right now I think that it would be best serve everyone if we come to some sort of a compromise on the issue of Caledonian shipping routes. I believe that Caladon is entitled to charge a toll even to Unified Kingdom members. The toll will be charged indefinitely. She moves closer, almost whispering in your ear. You agree, don't you? What are the benefits if I do? She presses up against you. You feel her womanly endowments through the fabric of her dress. There might be many considerations, but I could guarantee you 800 gold pieces. She gives you a very direct look. Sounds intriguing. I'll put some thoughts on it. You. Senior performs, I'll return here. Okay. He straightens his tie, then wipes some sweat from his brow. Thank you, sir, for taking the time. I'm from the Department of Labor. How can I help you? You may be aware of the growing problems with labor unions in Tarant. They're bringing production efficiency down and driving manufacturing costs up. We can't have that happen here in Caladon, sir. We need the labor unions to be outlawed here. I believe that we can convince you of the compelling nature of our arguments. How do you plan on convincing me? The man lowers his voice, looking to and fro. If you should happen to include that labor unions are outlawed in our signed agreement, we would be most grateful. The manifestation of that gratitude would be in the form of 1500 coins. Sound like an interesting prospect. I'll mull it over. And we skip this guy. Please, just a moment, and I'll say that I need to say. Righty. I knew I could count on you, sir. I'm the president of the Caledonian Mint. How can I help you? I just wanted to to thank you for being here and to say that it would be in everyone's best interest, but especially yours, if Caledonian Gold will always be honored as equally as unified gold. You know, there are more concerns here than meet the eye. He gives you a lonesome wink. How would you define my best interest? Would you be interested in some 100 gold pieces? No thanks, I'm not a student. Okay, I'll agree, of course. I might be. I'll consider it. And the last but not least. Hello, sir. Could I speak with you a moment? Of course. He bows slightly. You true gentleman, sir. I won't take up much of your precious time. I am a member of the Caladonian Parliament. How can I help you? As you know, Caladon is a monarchy, but we do have an elected parliament with limited power. We also understand that the unified kingdom has a parliament and that each member has a certain number of votes based on size and seniority. If we could persuade you to our way of thinking, it might benefit us both. And what is your way of thinking, sir? We feel that Caladon should have 4 votes from the very beginning. We realize that this is the same number as Tarant, but we need to look at the importance to the unified kingdom of a powerful kingdom like Caladon. If you agree and can make sure that this gets in the agreement, then we can make sure you've given 900 gold pieces. Gold travel expenses. Perhaps I'll consider it. And yeah, this one. This won't take long. I am a long-standing member of the Department of Agriculture. How can I help you? As you're doubtlessly aware, Tarant and much of the unified kingdom is dependent upon Caledonian farming for grain and other food products. Because of this, our farmers make a very nice living and our economy is very stable. Our food export taxes and tariffs bring in a considerable amount of money. We need to make sure this continues to be the case. How can we make sure of this? If you can assure that the grain taxes will be kept in place, even we can find a payment that is suitable for the service. Shall we call it, say, 600 gold pieces? I might be just interested. And that was the last man. Yeah. Let's go. Let's communicate. I remember last time I was too bold with my offers and it just failed completely. So this time I'll be more careful, more considerate. Let's see what result will we have. Sorry. How do you do? Hello and you hello. Such a throne, huge throne. You. This. No, I know that I have to go here and give my speech. Dear sir, we are grateful for your time today and would very much appreciate a few moments of your time to clarify the remaining points in the articles of membership. Once you have answered our questions, then we will vote as to what our position will be concerning Caladon's membership in the Unified Kingdom. Might we begin? Please specify what Tarant's position will be on the issue of the construction of the railroad here in Caladon. Can I cheat, please? Okay. Let's see. Caladon can build and own her own railroads. It benefits us all if Tarant controls all. So I remember that. At least I should choose this. It is this. I'd like to experiment with that. Tarrant owns the railroad, but Caladon owns the station. Shared ownership of the railroads and... Okay, let's first... First I'll try to choose one that benefits only Tarrant and all the rest that benefits both. Then if it goes well, I'll try... Second attempt would be to choose first two issues which benefits only Tarrant and all the rest, like both. And let's see where we fail. Now Caladon, okay, it benefits if Tarrant controls all. On the subject of magic and its uses within city walls, we must forget the old ways and usher a new technological age. Use of magic must be regulated as well as where it happens. Yeah, second. And what of the technological trade issues, more specifically the economic and social status of Mr. Gilbert Bates? Heavily, Bates' genius, his trade freedom assures Caladon prosperity. Bates will enjoy limited trade concession within Caladon. Bates will be treated as any other businessman. Limited trade concession. What would it be like the difference between limited trade concession and treat as any other businessman? Let's try this. And the military, what will happen to our army and navy? Full dismantling. I think they will never agree. Half of the army and navy will serve in the unified battalions. Unified Kingdom troops will stand guard outside the walls. Half of the army and half... let's try this. And what of the so-called membership tax that is based on all new entrants into the Unified Kingdoms? The heavier the tax, the more Caladon reaps the benefits. Tax for 5 years, heavy taxing 5 years down. Caladon pays double tax. The heavier the tax, the more Caladon reaps the benefits. What was the so-called membership tax that is based on all new entrants? Nobody likes taxes. Heavy taxing for 5 years, then the standard rate. I think I'll choose this one. And what of the requirement that all Unified Kingdom members must discontinue use of their own currencies and change to the Unified Gold standard? Caladon Gold and Unified will be honored equally. An immediate and full Caladon may use her currency for 3 more years. And what of Caledonian shipping routes? We will receive privileges and concessions. Unified Kingdom members will always pay a toll for the free use of the shipping routes, builds and stronger economy for all. Caladon will collect a toll from UK members for which will be given to Trentinian ships above all. Caladon will be taxed heavily for use its own routes. That's funny. Interesting. It can be like successful response. I should check at some point. Privilege will begin to Trentinian ships above all. Yep. What of labor unions? What laws might be enacted concerning them? Those people in labor unions will be shot on sight. Well, it's better protected in labor unions are outlawed. I would choose this if I was me, but I can spoil something. I want the best gift for this task, for this quest. Caladon is better protected if labor unions are outlawed. Limited rights. Yeah. On the number of votes Caladon will have in the Unified Parliament. Where do you stand on that issue? Caladon will have the same number of votes that Tyrant has. Seniority must prevail in matters such as this 2 votes. Oh, don't understand this thing. Caladon starts with 2 votes, then 3 after 5 years. Let's... okay, I got it. Yeah. Like how much will depends on Caladon's voice. Caladon will have the same number of votes than Tyrant has. Seniority must prevail in... Yeah, let's do this. It's well known that Tyrant is dependent upon Caladon for grain, and they make a lot of their money through taxes on exported produce. What concessions will be made to our farmers who enjoy a demanding market? Caledonian farmers will always collect the grain tariff. We must share everything for prosperity. Yeah, this one. A new property tax will be levied upon Caledonian farmers. Thank you for your candor in this matter, sir. Give us a moment to discuss what we have heard today and to make a decision concerning what our recommendations will be. Of course, you hear a slight murmuring amongst the members of the council. Wait. More murmuring, a few members seem quite animated in their discussions. Wait, the discussion seems to be coming to a close. There is a nodding of heads and agreement seems to have been reached by them all. The chairman turns back to you. Yes? After some deliberation, sir, we have decided to accept the terms outlined here today and to recommend membership in the Unified Kingdom based on them. We will make the king aware of our decision. He will be leaving immediately for Tyrant. Thank you once again for your time. We shall speak with His Majesty about his as soon as possible. Without this as soon as possible, please take a signed copy of the agreement. He hands it to you. Good day. Thank you and good day. Let me check. Did I satisfy all these recommendations? Did I meet? There are 10 important points. First one is the construction of a railroad in Caladon. Construction of a railroad in Caladon. Of course, the Industrial Council would like to control all aspects of the railroads. But we understand the position of the advisors to share ownership of both the railroad and the train station. Offer this and see what they say. Under no circumstances you give them control over both. Okay, and here we offered, of course, the position of the advisors to share ownership of both. But we understand the position to share both. I think, yeah, I succeed here. Then the second issue embodies the use of magic within Caladon. As you know, Tarant were towards a thinking technological city, whereas wherever possible, we will be controlled magic and where it is practiced. Although Caladon is a modern city. Okay, you know, I won't read all of this, but no, I should. I have to satisfy myself with all this knowledge. Caladon is a modern city. They're a member of the council who still hold on to an antiquated belief in the old ways, although they don't want magic users to have special privileges. They do want people to continue to have freedom. I don't remember what I chose here. One of the more delicate issues negotiations will be the Bates steam engine company. Others understand of importance of technology and are very excited about the possibilities of the Bates company opening a factory here, but they are also concerned about the domination of Bates of their own companies and so are leery about giving Bates trade privileges. You should recommend that Bates be given limited trade concessions, yeah, within the Caladon, but not unlimited freedoms. On the other hand, they don't want anything in the agreement that would deter the Bates company from developing in Caladon, so be very careful about what the terms of this agreement are. The status of Caledonian military is a very important issue both to us and to them. We of course would like a full dismantling of the military, but it would take a skilled negotiator. You know what? I'll try. According to the intelligence, the advisors would prefer that half of the military is sent to the unified battalions, which is in the line with standard unified kingdom membership practice. The advisors will be happy about this because they spend less on defense but don't fully leave themselves vulnerable. They do not want to keep a full standing army and navy. Be careful when speaking of these issues. The success of the negotiations might hinge on it. So I should try to do it again and just to tell them, you know what, let's dismantle all your power. The Unified Kingdom membership tax is usually a closed issue, but considering strength and the way we want to bend the rules for them. Grant, of course, would enjoy seeing Caladon pay an even heftier tax than anymore. But but I think that moderation here will win the day. Being told that Caladon would enjoy a reprieve from the tax for 5 years, and then a reduced rate afterwards. Yeah, that's what I offered. The issue is discontinued use of Caladonian currency. Caladon use if you propose, everyone will be happy if you propose that Caladon. I think here I offered even better option, 3 years, and then switch to the unified gold standard. And maybe push, if you feel things are going well, then maybe push to a lesser timetable, perhaps 2-3 years, or even an immediate switch to, so have this option. Shipping routes that Caladon currency controls are of great importance to the unified kingdom. They also Caladon trading power, and they generate a lot of wealth through the use of tolls on foreign ships. Advisors are going to want to hold those tolls as long as possible, and we, of course, are going to want them removed as soon as possible. Offer them 5-10 years to continue collecting them, even from Unified Kingdom members. Do not allow them to stay in place beyond that. Okay. Labor. I think they would be happy if labor unions were legal but had limited operations, right? City, only a truly skilled mediator would be able to convince them otherwise. But the standard initial 2 wards followed by increase of 3 wards after them 2 wards indefinitely, be very happy. The final issue concerns the Caledonian farmers. As you might know, Caledon is very dependent on them for grain, and the sooner the tax is lifted, the better for Tarant. This final issue is a bargaining chip. Okay, let's repeat, rinse and repeat. Pleasure to be the issue of construction of railroad. Can on the subject of magic and its use within the walls. Yeah, let's just know magic and what of the technological trade issues, more specifically economic. Let's choose at least this, and military, what dismantling. And what are the so-called membership tax that is placed, no? And what of the requirement that United Kingdoms discontinue use of the currency? What of Caledonian shipping routes who will preserve? Free use of shipping routes to strong economy fall. Which will begin renting ships above all. What are labor unions? Number of votes. As well know that Tarantus depend Caladon for grain. After some deliberation, we said no. Okay. Once again. Okay, let's have it regulated. Concession. Full dismantling. Heavy taxing of fares than standard rate. Gold. If I can remember, so we'll always pay it all. Those people laboring on us will be shot. Okay. What would be the best option? Can build. It's better protected. Okay, so even more careful. All right. Yeah, dismantling. Eh, okay. Shared. Have farm. Yeah, dismantling and reduce street. Three more. Two. Three. Oh yeah, I think that's the best. After some deliberation, sir. Okay, blah 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 blah. Whew. I think I can save now. Oh, another terms agreement. Oh, I can't read it. It's fine. Now I have option either kill the king and complete one more quest, or not to do so. Thrain Ironheart wants you to find his brother. Eric Obsidian wants to find the lost pearl. Edward Williams wants you to convince King Farad's advisors at Caladon. So you know what? I can do both. Yeah, I already convinced him, and I can kill the king. Henry Jenks wants you to snake King Caladon. Killer she wild pigs. Okay, it's a different story. Oh, locked. Vernon. I'll wait till this guy will get out and I'll just squeeze it. No, why did you go back? Come here, come to us. Oh, he only walking here. So, come. No, it looks like I can't just get there. Arcanum, what are you doing here? Oh, someone is left here. Huh? Everybody just left. Yes, there is a problem. Hello there, my boy. Well done, well done. I've heard that you secured an agreement with the council. Let me have a look. Of course, here it is. Show him. Interesting. I must say you're done quite well here. Not perfect. Not perfect? But when When do you ever get everything you want? He loves patting you on the shoulder. You're most impressed with your work. I'm most impressed with your work, sir. I'm going to pay you 7,000 gold pieces for your skilled negotiation. And you'll train me to be master in persuasion as well, sir. Yes, of course. Now, the important thing is in any negotiation is he whispers in your ear for a few minutes, and there you have it. All of the secrets of the persuasive art. Thank you, sir. Say no more, say no more. You've rendered Tarant and all of the Unified Kingdom a great service. You'll be remembered for many years, my boy. Good day to you, Mr. Williamsburg. And he disappears. Not perfect, he says, yeah. Persuasion, master. Yes, it's me. Let's see. Can I talk to that guy about more things? Can I talk to guard to open the door? Otherwise, oh, the let's run, run. Oof. Thought he's going to go through this door and. Now, can we kill the king? The king? And this is new city, and I supposed to go around, walk around, and collect endless number of quests, and then think where can I finish them. Unlocked. Very interesting. What are you doing here, guys? No, who are those guys? Ah, wow. Zoo. The guard knows your direction, citizen. Here. Hey, what? What do you think you're doing? Then. You can't be mucking around here. This is the king's property, not for civilians. On your way, sir. You know what? I'll check out all that stuff later. Yeah, for today is enough. We negotiated, we succeeded, even though it's not perfect, but we are masters, and we got 7,000 coins. That's great. So all the rest will be continued soon, starting from tomorrow. And thanks everyone who came and watched. I hope you'll come again, and it will be a lot of fun. So thank you, and see you again. Bye.